Excellent. If I'm not, I guess, watching the chat on my phone,
Yeah, watch the chat. Watch the chat.
I will turn off that.
Sorry. Welcome back. Another episode. Me holding my babe up on my head. You know how we do. We're back in it. So we're progressing the story of Wind Waker. How do you feel? Oh shit!
I'm
Go!
intrigued.
Oh,
I don't think I've ever.
Whoops.
I don't think I've ever gotten this far. I only remember seeing.
I think you have a thing with games where you only progress like the first half of the tutorial stage, and then you just kind of like, oh, I'll get to it when I get to it.
Yeah. Unless they're so captivating that they're like just the game I'm gonna play.
Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
How far did you get on that? We never talked about your progression.
Right now I'm just stopped and just doing more side quests and stuff.
Yeah, dude, that's the best stuff.
But otherwise, I did. I guess I'm. Oh yeah, I never went back to defeat the boss. I basically already have enough stuff to go defeat him, but I just decided not to yet.
The Ganon boss?
No, not the Ganon boss, but the third mechanical boss.
Oh yeah, perfect. Yeah, don't do that yet. Like, it's so much more rewarding when you do all the shrines, you get all the memories, and then you get the Master Sword, and then you do everything. It feels so much more rewarding.
The last thing I did was enter Kokiri Forest, so I like.
Finally. You use the match. Do you use the trick I told you? You use the torch.
I guess it. I don't mean to demean it, but it did seem blatantly obvious when you enter the Kokiri Forest.
It did not seem like that to me. Maybe because I'm Hispanic and I don't speak English. Maybe. Fuck you.
If you enter it from the bottom, and there's torches on the ground, like permanently engrued in the ground, and the wind is blowing, and it blows to the next one, so you have to walk to the next one.
Impossible, man.
And then you walk to the next one because it's blowing in that direction. And then it finally leaves you at this little thing where you're like, all right, go to the forest. And even if I tried it several times without the torch, I would always put back to that. So, but you understand that, oh, there's different wave currents, so then you gotta watch the currents. But
fuck, man.
anyways,
I don't believe you.
I don't believe me either.
Damn it. Okay, hold on a second. Well, finally, man, I'm glad that you're playing that game, because it's been a long time coming. What's been one of your favorite things about the game?
I'm trying to think of what I'm enjoying out of it. I think it's just the exploration.
Oh, here we go. Command melody.
And honestly, I think I'm enjoying more of pissing you off when I talk about it or something.
Or
if I can just
no, I mean like in-game
annoy
stuff.
you.
In-game stuff.
It was. This is totally the opposite of enjoyment, but I really hate the horse mechanics. The horses are just. I hate them so much.
Really?
For me, they just don't work.
How so?
I'm just way too impatient when it comes to horses. Whereas
they drive themselves, man. That's like the best thing.
They do, but I just don't like using horses.
Interesting. Okay. I mean, like,
That's
that's always an option.
Personal preference, but
do you
also I'm more of like a mountain climber, so fuck horses.
Oh, I totally get that. Yeah. I use horses in the game, but like it totally matters which horse you get, because if you don't get the right horse, because they come in different shapes and sizes, obviously. If you get like just some simple one-footed, like it's missing a foot horse, you can't do jack crap with that one. So I totally get your frustration if you're like, damn it, it won't steer right or whatever. You're like, I totally get that, dude. That's probably, I assume that's what's been your main crux.
I mean, I have like four-star everything horses, but
Okay. You just rather climb?
yeah, I don't know. I like horses in person, but horses in video games just I do not care for.
Interesting. How do you feel about how do you feel?
Frogs? Now, frogs are a different story.
I
can
was
talk
gonna
about
say.
frogs. Now, here is a story about George the Frog. George the Frog was a green little frog who was in the forest.
No, wait. Forget your facetious comment. I was saying, how do you feel about Assassin's Creed horses?
I only played Black Flag, and I don't remember there being horses in that.
You've only played Black Flag?
Yeah.
What the fuck? So you don't even know why it's awesome? I'm so disgusted.
Well, I've played minutes of other games,
Dude,
but I could care less. I mean, they've got cool history stories.
Black Flag is great and all, but it doesn't... I feel like Black Flag was like the natural progression of the Assassin's Creed franchise. Odyssey and Origins is like totally, in Valhalla, something completely different of what's going on. They're doing more of an RPG style. But dude, Assassin's Creed 1 and number 2 being the best Assassin's Creed of them all, if you like Assassin's Creed, why don't you play the better half of those games?
You mean Black Flag being the best one?
Well, Black Flag is, like I said, is the result of that combination, but it's not. I don't consider it to be the best one. It is not by any means a bad game. It's an amazing game. Like in terms of standards, like heck yeah, that game rules. But like I said, it is not. To me, it's not my favorite Assassin's Creed game. Has always been Assassin's Creed 2. It just kills in every single form, fashion. Like it's just the best. I can't believe you haven't played that though. That's what astounds me, honestly.
Interesting.
It makes me question life and logic that you haven't played the, like, it's critically acclaimed to be the best. It's
good for you.
It's just insane that you haven't played it.
I'd say the only reason I haven't played it because it was I bought that game on Xbox.
Well, dude, there's been remasters for it. That's what I'm talking about.
I appreciate your comments, but I don't play video games as much as I would say a lot of other people do.
Which is, I know, I
And
totally
so-
get that.
I have probably over 100. No, I do have over 100 games on my Steam account and like several hundred or whatever
It
in
just
the
seems like a
closet behind
waste,
me.
doesn't it? Does it seem like
It does. But I've finished a number of them. But at that point, I've accumulated more than I'm actually going to play, and so I can still buy new games and play them all the way through. But it's a bit pointless to just keep buying more games or playing more if I'm never gonna play them.
See, that's where I do my rule of gaming, right? Where I play one and I only buy another one or like play another one when I beat the one that I'm playing right now. So my games are only limited to being like at home. I only have like 3 or 4 games. Like I just have the ones that I'm always gonna keep playing for the rest of my life. The ones that I always just have like an itch to play. Like I'm never gonna get rid of these games. Like Devil May Cry, Metal Gear Solid. Those are the games that like they never will go away. This Wind Waker game, I regret that I ever sold it in the first place, but I'm never gonna sell this game again unless it comes to the Switch. You know what I'm saying? Like never. That's what I'm trying to say. Is that for these games, I won't get rid of them. Like I just can't. But once I play a game, I'm not going to play another one or get invested in another game until I beat that one. Henceforth, just throwing money at the door. Just what the heck, why?
Absolutely.
So yeah. Any case, quite of a difference of opinion there, but it's cool stuff. Cool.
Yeah, I do like collecting my games because I circle back around a lot, so I'll get tidbits further, but not binge. Like I can binge on certain stuff that I'm hooked on, but there will be other games like there was Sonic Adventure on the DS, where it took me until maybe last year, so that'd be about 10 years.
Sonic what?
On whatever Sonic Sea Adventure or something. It's not Sonic Adventure 2, but it's Sonic Adventure whatever.
They
on
just
the
call
DS.
what they call it originally was Sonic CD. I think is what it was, but Sonic Adventure was Sonic CD. And then obviously it became the remake as Sonic DX. Yeah, man, I'm curious too. What is this Birdman talking about? I call Evan, by the way, Birdman. So.
Sonic Rush Adventure.
Dude, Sonic Rush was sick.
But anyways, it took me ages to finish that game because there'd be certain bosses
That is a long one.
as a little kid, I couldn't somehow beat some of the bosses. It'd be same with Sonic, or one of the Sonic, or not Sonic, sorry, Spyro.
Dude, I never beat Spyro. I've always wanted to get this new remake that came out. That looks like it's the fucking shit, you know? It looks dope as fuck.
I think I want one of the McDonald's Spyro toys that I used to have. That's what I want.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's probably like, $5 or $10 on eBay that I could just buy it, but I need to let it ferment a little bit longer.
Isn't it great, though? I don't know if you have this childhood memory, but, like, you're at McDonald's as a kid, and they were giving away these, like, toys. You know, these, like, really cool toys. But isn't it a thrill when you're like, dude, I gotta collect all, like, the Transformer toys or all, like, the Cube or whatever toys and, like, form a giant fucking Megazord or whatever. Isn't that, like, the biggest thrill? That you go to McDonald's?
It was definitely a thrill for me.
That's
but
how fat I am, but...
my
fuck, it's
family
a dark hand.
rarely ever went to a McDonald's. So it'd be like, I don't know, once in 6 months or something. Like rare.
Shit.
So
Dude,
when we did, it would be even rarer if I even had a spooky toy.
Oh, that was so close. Oh. Sorry, you were saying.
I was saying it was just rare that I got a toy, but what kind of toys did you get from McDonald's?
Thank you for asking. I got quite a few, man. I rocked the Cubics. This goes way back. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I don't blame you. That's just how old I am. There was these Cubics toys where you would collect the piece. It's basically like a Transformer. You would like collect pieces of them or whatever, and that's what I was. I go way back to that. Damn it! I'm just trying to get her to stand on this fucking. There you go. So yeah, Cubics was the shit. What else? Chicken Run. Chicken Run was freaking awesome because what you needed to do was collect all the chickens, and each of the chickens came with like a mechanism, a thing. So, and this is how like amazing it was back in the day to collect these toys, because they were so intricate and so, how do I say this, sophisticated, that now it's like the toys that they give out now are like, it's just plastic. It's just so stupid. Who would ever buy this shit? It's like their game has been stepped down significantly, where now the only cool things that I've seen happen has only been like in the last week out of the last 20 years, where they started doing exclusive Pokemon cards. Like, are you kidding me? In this day and age, Pokemon cards, like if you're a huge Pokemon card collector, going to McDonald's is like, wow.
Yeah.
Dude, that's insane. Like, being an adult man, be like, I was just here to get Pokemon card.
Hey, could I get four kids meals?
No kidding though, I have seen like that happen. Damn. I have seen that happen like significantly.
I mean, it's only understandable that it happens. But no.
Heck yeah, man. In any case, dude, so moving on from this, what are you gonna do? What is your plan? What's your name?
My
What's
plan
your
for my future life? What?
Damn
What?
it. Yeah, man, what's your plan?
No comprende.
What's your plan for life?
My plan for life is to keep playing music, book gigs once people are finally not afraid of.
Oh yeah,
the Corona.
you did tell me that you I thought that your band thing has like stopped, but no, you're still doing the band thing. I didn't know that you and your band were still meeting up, or like this other band that you joined or whatever.
Oh yeah, no, meeting every Monday for
I
rehearsals.
I didn't know about that. I thought you guys just kind of called it quits because there was no thing going on.
No, we still have quite a bit. We're going for, I guess, is it called perfect, not just okay. So practicing more than ever, or with extreme detail.
Of course.
So there's even more Goobly Goblins.
Yeah. Dude, that's awesome. I didn't know that you guys were actually still doing a thing. Because obviously, right now, in the state of this pandemic, like, how do you even, like, why? You know, like.
Well, there's 60 to 70 songs, or maybe 50, but to learn, and so to perfect all of them, you know, it takes time.
60 songs? Why? What are you doing? Why?
Because we can play shows and get paid hundreds, if not thousands of dollars per show.
That's insane, though. I don't believe that. I mean, if you could.
Well, it's the guys that the old guys that have run it have been doing music and doing those types of shows for 20, 40 plus years.
That's awesome.
So
that's something I would have wished I could have learned about so that I could start doing these things. Like I told you before, the only reason I haven't done these things is because I assume everyone is on board with just waiting until the pandemic ends.
Oh, definitely. We're not going out or doing anything, but other than just meeting up and rehearsing and trying to get everything down as smooth as possible. So we are ready and being the ready ones. Otherwise, what's the point of waiting until, oh, hey, Rona's whatever, and then we piss away the entire summer. It will be the biggest summer of music.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Which is when I was planning to start my own band as well.
And so,
you know, but I was just waiting because like I can't do anything right now. I'm stuck. I'm very unfortunate. I'm in a very unfortunate state. But what you're doing right now is, yeah, that's like the smartest thing, obviously.
I'm really excited to see that, hoping that it can take off and be what we can see it as, or see the gem that it could be.
Yeah, man.
And so, yeah, that's pretty much what hopefully will be.
Yeah, I mean
pretty
that's
much my life, just doing music and being in different bands, or ultimately my own just solo piano man type of thing. But I guess I love playing in bands and being around other musicians. So it's
heck yeah, dude. I mean that's
always a joy.
That's always been my thing. Like I want to revolutionize music, and I'm ready to do that as soon as I get a drummer.
Thoughts of hyperpop? The sound of 2020s.
Yeah, I mean, like I can't wait. But my only thing that's been holding me back, obviously, is just I don't have a house to perform, or like to to host band sessions, nor do I have a drummer. And I think the most important piece to your arsenal is the drummer itself. If you don't have a drummer, you're pretty much, there's no life to your music. At least that's what I think.
Oh, definitely. It's
to me, it's the rarest thing to find is a drummer. To find a drummer is to find like a needle in a haystack. I think.
Definitely a drummer who can stay or be with the band.
Yeah.
Commit to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in the same boat with that band. We're in between drummers now, I guess, since I had thought the drummer was going to stay with us, but it's going to be a whole different show where it's just all young kids or young lads like us in our 20s, rather than all the old people.
Right.
So we're going to try to, apparently, or I guess the hope was to have a young person play drums with us, but so definitely it's been a little bit difficult trying to do rehearsals without a drummer. It's been a little bit more challenging, especially as the bass player.
Well, it almost feels pointless, to be honest.
Not pointless, but it's just challenging.
Yeah.
There's a lot we can do, and it's it'd be stupid to have the drummer there at times, because we'd be spending hours.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For nothing.
I assumed you guys were already like good enough to like start, like, how do I say this? Like you guys already nailed parts of the song so you can actually rehearse with the drummer. But you're saying you're not there yet, right?
No, how do I say this? It's in and out of a lot of what we have to do is vocal harmonies and just practice that.
Oh, so you're still at the beginning stages.
We can use we learn the songs, like 10 songs a week or whatever it is, and then learn all the parts, and then if we mess up or just need to brush over it again for a different week. So we'll be good there. And a drummer, you really don't need to have the drummer there to practice or learn the stuff.
Yeah, absolutely not. I just thought you guys were in a different place from what you were saying, but you're still in the beginning stages of like getting the tone and things correct. Yeah, that makes sense.
In a way, yeah. Finding all the necessary parts, dissecting it, and perfecting it as much as possible.
I hate this one right here. This is like the worst. Oh, this sucks so much dick.
It's like the coffins in Skyrim.
Yep, except for there are these annoying. Oh, fuck these guys. I hate them so much. Let's see if this will work. Okay, does that work? These things are so annoying. And they're terrifying, man. They're so terrifying.
Do you have to delete?
Control Alt delete.
Defeat all of them before the ladder drops?
The ladder will drop when I defeat them, but I don't want to get too close or also start their ridiculous zombie dance. Ah, damn it. We have no choice. Ah! Fuck. You gotta pray that you're like at least a little what's it called, in front of them, so that when you're frozen, you can't do jack until this animation wears off, and you gotta just pray that you're shit. Damn it.
Aren't these the guys from Ocarina of Time?
Yeah, straight up the necromancers. These guys suck.
I remember those being like the scariest things from Ocarina.
That's what these ones are. But do you hear their screams? They sound like elephant wails, elephant screams like or whatever.
Yeah, except a lot more screechy, I'd say.
Hell yeah. Super scary.
It'd be funny if they just replaced that with an elephant though.
Yeah, it totally sounds like one. Like a woolly mammoth. In any case, we're treasuring line this pretty quickly. Oh shit. I don't know if you're ready, but we're doing a mid-boss fight. Don't be scared. Okay. I'm a little scared. Fuck this guy.
Hey, who's this guy? Who do you think
Big Chungus, man. Get him! Damn it, I missed. Alright, so this guy's a little scary. He's got a giant cleaver. Well, he's not so scary anymore. There we go. I'll just beat the crap out of him like this. And I'll take this. And we did it!
And another one comes out.
Oh my god. Oh,
Peg Leg Pete.
Oh, you ready for
It
this?
is just like Skyrim.
Yeah, this is the Earth Temple where like everything in here is deceased. Once we beat these dudes, we get a really cool thing. Yeah! Torque! Shake it! Come over here! Yeah! 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 Damn. This guy takes a lot out of me, man. It's a lot of button pushing.
Come back here with your thumbs.
Bow! Dude, hell yeah. So, we're getting pretty close to the midpoint of this game is what I call it. After we beat... No, actually, we passed the midpoint game. What is what I should say. We're getting pretty close to the end game of this game. How have you liked this so far, man? I wanted you to play this because this is more up your alley if you like pirates and stuff like that. And Zelda. This is a pirate Zelda game. So what have you thought about it so far?
I like it. It seems very peaceful, especially as you fight like hordes of skeletons. But I like the pirate or ship riding elements.
Heck yeah, man.
Tying that in with Assassin's Creed, that was my favorite part of just driving
cruising
the ship around. Yeah.
But yeah, check this out. We got the mirror shield. But no, I thought this game would be right up your alley because it's like it's Zelda and it's got pirates. Like, what else do you need? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It's freaking awesome. Check this out. Now we don't need our lady anymore. We have this. We have this thing.
Looks like.
It's very sensitive.
Never mind. I was just gonna make a comment of how skilled you were at aiming that, but it's sensitive.
It's very sensitive. It's these little joysticks, man. I'm not used to playing on this gamepad. I mean, like I am now, but like I would play on the controller, like the Wii U's Pro controller. That was my jam. Which I might have to get for Twilight Princess since that game is coming in mid-March. Which is just the game. Even though like when I bought it from Amazon, it was showing like the amiibo, and that thing looked freaking epic. But it's just the game. Damn it! I didn't block it. Oh, yeah, bombs everywhere. Oh shit!
I'm going to strike my sword against your head.
Damn it! Oh boy! Here we
I
go.
love how they're surrounded by ladders and stairs and stuff, but they don't know how to climb them.
Oh man, these guys are simpletons. Any new shows that you've been watching, or whatever? Anything new that you discovered recently for yourself?
No new shows. I still do want to continue watching Community.
Oh,
that'd
dude,
be fun to watch.
I got to season 4, rewatching season 4 right now. Oh, it's so awesome. It's so good.
Are there certain characters that stand out to you that you really?
Well, Abed and Troy are like the metas of the group. You know, they're the ones that break the fourth wall, or like they talk about like things that we watch today. You know, constantly referencing movies, and that's what Community is all about. It's like it has a bunch of meta references to it. So they're the ones that like really push this, like that kind of aspect of the show forward for me. They're the ones that really do that, and there's something that happens there's a lot of things that happen in season 2 that are just like the best of the show. You haven't gotten anywhere close to that, have you?
No, I'm still at the second episode. Where we at? Well, the one we watched last.
Oh yeah. But okay, so as apart from doing that, like okay, obviously like watching TV, or it sounds so funny, but like that's not really your favorite thing to do. So what do you do then? Like besides making music, like what's your philosophy for like not taking a break with watching like an episode, or like what would you rather do, I guess, instead of like in your break time? You know?
Sometimes I do need a break where I just sit down and like don't do anything, and that's where I guess for me my personal favorite right now is still One Piece. I'll watch an episode here and there.
Yeah.
But I just
Which makes sense. That show is never gonna end.
yeah, and it kind of goes along with I like their philosophy of, you know, dreams don't end. You know, it's what you make of it, and
yeah, of course.
you don't need to whatever. The whole point of like, you know, the One Piece, doesn't matter if it's real or not. You just the dream of it is what drives you. You know.
Yeah, of course.
As long as you can motivate you and be happy with the journey, that's kind of what I see as the message of it.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, that's what
There's
kind of helps push me. I like just playing the piano. That's
so
that's pretty much it.
Walk me through your normal day.
I'll wake up, whether I'm dead or not. I'll try to get up around by 8:30 or 9. Oftentimes it's like between 7 and 8, but sometimes I'll be dragged. Like today, I was pretty tired and slept in, or didn't get going until like 9:30.
Oh, damn it!
Then I guess after 9:30, I had a breakfast sandwich just to have a little bit of something on my stomach, and then came down to my room and proceeded to spend the next 5 hours doing school, and then you came over.
Yeah.
Oh, and then also a little bit of my lunch break time, which was like about a half an hour that I decided to take. I made a song, which was the avocado song that I want to show you.
Dude, we gotta listen to that right after this.
Otherwise, it's a lot of school, but
so you really spend your time more of
if it's not
being
school,
more active.
Yeah, active, or I try to spend it being improving myself. Like,
Right.
I love taking time and watching stuff, but I've somehow instilled in my mind that taking a break isn't a good thing, even though that's not necessarily healthy.
Yeah, it's
Whenever
definitely not healthy.
When I feel like I'm not doing, when I spend it with somebody else, it works. Like what we're doing is not.
This is your break time.
It doesn't feel like time wasted. When I just play video games, unless it's something that draws me in, or I feel like there's a message behind it, or something that I can connect to,
Right.
it often feels like wasted time.
Oh, I totally get it.
Like if mobile games, 100%, I cannot play mobile games anymore.
Right.
It feels like, what am I doing? I could be playing piano. I could be mastering a technique. I could be doing so much more.
Dude, I'm completely there with you, where my whole routine now is different. I think time is up for us, right?
Yes.
Let me just talk to you about my routine real quick. So, my routine has changed completely, where in the morning I wake up and I would either play piano or play music or watch a video that will inspire me throughout the day, like a new drawing technique or whatever. That's how I start my day. Either just to wake myself up or whatever. From there, I start my projects. If I'm not working, if I'm not like working on my business, I'm probably working on something like 8 hours is going to be devoted to playing guitar, to drawing, to making music. 8 hours just directed to that. And at the end of the day, I'll take my lunch breaks, and when I take my lunch breaks, I eat my food or whatever. But and when I eat my food, that's when I catch up on shows, because if I'm eating food, I like to watch something. I'm just that old school. So then at the end of the day, when I'm back in bed, I will like fall asleep to like an episode of Community. But like obviously I've seen Community like 1,000 times. It's just a comforting thing. It could be anything. Like it could be The Office, it could be New Girl or whatever. Just something to like calm my mind down. And then I turn on like my ambience thing, and then that's pretty much my day. That's how I go about it. If I'm not working with my job, that's my day. I actively have like 8 hours or something, 8 or 12 hours devoted to doing something, pushing myself forward. So I completely understand what you're saying. It's just curious to see how other people spend their time.
Yeah, absolutely. It's interesting what games kind of I find myself playing, which can be odd. Like before my surgery and stuff, I was playing a lot of Graveyard Keeper, which was very fun to play.
Dude, I just heard about that game just the other day. Or there's like this game as well, like Nightmare thing or something like that. There's like a Nightmare game that has like this cool thing
with your neighbor or something.
It's like not a 2D. I'll have to find it.
Was it called, like, did it have Nightmare in the name, or was it?
Yeah, it had Nightmare.
Phasmophobia.
It had like Nightmare in the name, where you're like this little dude shining a light, and you're just trying. It's like a scary thingy. It's like a scary kind of game, and you're just like shining a light on like you're walking through a corridor and you shine light on zombies or like undead things or whatever, so that they don't come at you. It's pretty intense. Anyway.
Interesting.
Yeah. So you were saying you were doing that. Thing.
Yeah. No, I was just only recollecting that game, but how different types of games just kind of that dude was just freaking out or dancing.
Yeah. Just doing the shuffles, man.
Yeah, I found myself doing a lot of just different stuff over time, but then even recently, I guess when I think it was when I came back, I tried playing a little bit or something. I got bored of the game. Like I pretty much, I wouldn't say beat it, because I guess you can beat it, but which is like, I think the whole goal of the main plot is you're just trying to get back home.
Right.
But it just kind of felt like wasted time. Like, hey, I'd already done so much, and I pretty much did what I wanted with it, and it was a lot of fun playing it. But now it's going forward, just kind of seems like, oh, what am I doing? I could be improving and doing something with myself.
Of course. Son of a... Damn it. No! Don't touch my lady. Don't you dare! Oh! Don't touch her! Oh, you fuck.
Can you not...
I can't grab her. Hold on, maybe I can command her.
Ziyad?
Damn it, nah, she's lost. Damn it. Hello?
You just let her die.
Babe? I think we call. All right. So
You're in the. You decide to go to this creepy house in the woods, and there's this dude with a hockey mask on, and your group of friends goes around the back, but somebody's missing. It's your girlfriend, and you hear a chainsaw and a scream. What do you decide to do? Do you go back to the car and be like, all right, you know what, this is enough. I don't think we need to look for her. She'll be fine. Or is she?
I mean, it depends who the girl is, but looks like I gotta find her. So, fuck. We'll see you guys next time. See you later. Bye.
Bye.